Hey, I'm Christina Scalera. Welcome back. I talk all about creating your d-commerce store. That's digital products sold through an online storefront. I've made a living of this over the last 6 years, and now I have a shop that runs without me, so I can do things like bring this video to you. I know this is long overdue, but I have a couple life updates. I actually found out that I'm going to be moving to Whidbey Island, which is off the coast of Seattle. So that's a pretty big transition from middle of the country Colorado out to island life. I don't know. I've been a little busy getting that all in order, and I've also been busy getting our stats together for November because, as you may remember, November is a much bigger month for us than almost any other month of the year because it's our Black Friday sale. Last November was no exception. It was hands down our best month of 2021, and I'm excited to dive into what that looks like behind the scenes of my digital product shop. If you don't know, my digital product shop is called The Contract Shop. It's at the same URL, and every single Black Friday we go super big as far as discounts and doorbusters. We make it a really fun event, so much so that even though we sell legal templates at The Contract Shop, we had over 100 people in our waiting room waiting to break down the doors for our doorbusters when they went live at midnight on Black Friday. That's kind of insane. We also went live with a new site just a week before Black Friday, and that allowed us to have even better conversions than usual. So I'm going to dive into all of that and talk a little bit about where we spent money for Black Friday and what our end result was. The Monday before Black Friday, we actually closed our shop down. And this is contrary to what most people do. And I think this actually helped us to have some of the biggest numbers we've seen to date. And the reason this helps is because it creates a lot of excitement. It builds a lot of energy. It gives people a chance to breathe and relax and know that we're not going to bother them on Thanksgiving or on the days leading up to Thanksgiving. They can just kind of chill. So we actually closed our site where most people were opening their Black Friday sales. But I think that's actually a huge mistake to open your sale before Black Friday because everyone is so distracted traveling and getting to their families' homes and cooking food. Lots of stuff going on. I personally am pretty checked out that week, and so I don't want to be on top of things, and I don't want my team to be either. So we just shut everything down for 4 days because we knew that Black Friday was going to be a huge sales day for us, and it was. On Thanksgiving, we went ahead and let our audience know about some of the doorbusters that were going to be opening up. Now, this had been available on our site, which was locked and closed down. Remember, it was available on that landing page just to kind of give them an idea of what they could get if they were one of the first purchasers. And so that was how we built excitement and had over 100 people just sitting there waiting, refreshing their page, trying to be that first or fifth or 10th order so that they could get the best doorbuster prizes possible. Then at midnight on Black Friday, which is actually pretty nice for me living in Colorado because it was only 10 p.m., I went ahead and opened the shop's doors, and man, that was insane. That was so fun to watch. All the sales popping up all at once, all over the world. And it was really, really fun. We were all having a great time in chat, and I was answering lots of questions about what doorbusters were left. Honestly, the first 10, so we had one for the first person, and then we had 10 for the first 10. Those went within 30 seconds. Like, they were gone. It was insane. So that first day of Black Friday, we saw over $10,000 come in within the first hour, which is crazy because it wasn't that long ago that was like our entire whole first day, and that was happening in the first hour. Predictably, Black Friday was our best day of the sale. We ended up a little over $46,000 in revenue on Black Friday itself. So that was a really great day for the store. Saturday was not the highest day, but it was the weirdest number day. Our Saturday totals came to $7,777.70. Not kidding. So I don't know what universal message is coming my way or whatever, but like, that's the total that we ended up for that day. Sunday, another kind of slow day, just kind of people catching up, I think, getting ready for the work week ahead, but it was definitely our slowest day of the sale. No worries though, because we still had Cyber Monday and things really picked up. So Cyber Monday was another multiple 5-figure day. We ended up a little over 25,000. And so if you added all this up together, you would find that our Black Friday sale brought in about 88 grand just over the course of those 4 days. That's pretty cool. But what's even cooler is our store actually, even though it was shut down for almost a week and we had this Black Friday sale, we still made a month's worth of sales in the 20 or so days prior to Black Friday happening. So when all was said and done, we ended up top line revenue somewhere around 112. That's pretty insane. That's not our first 6-figure month. That's not even our first 6-figure month this year, but it's always really fun and exciting, especially when things are happening so fast and so furiously like on Black Friday. I would be remiss to do an income report without talking about our expenses that month. The reason why income reports take a little bit longer to put together, hence why you're seeing this now and not a couple weeks ago, is because it takes us a little bit of time to add up those expenses. And I want to paint a full picture for you because I don't want to just give you some top line numbers that are really sexy and bold and easy to access and then leave you hanging as far as what is going on the back end of my business. Because obviously selling 6 figures worth of stuff is not happening just because I exist. That would be wonderful, but it takes a whole team to support and help and run the shop so that I don't have to be doing all that work myself. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that our new site probably cost somewhere around $25,000 when all is said and done, between the copy updates and the development and the graphics and the new branding and all this stuff. It was not a cheap project, and so it wasn't like it hit all in November, but I do want to at least be upfront and let you know that the site that you see now, it was a big expense overall in 2021. That was definitely something that led into our success. That was a large expense just from the get-go. Other expenses that we pay on a monthly basis, we have someone in charge of our customer support. She is about $1,000 a month. We also have someone who's in charge of our content. That agency costs about $1,500 to $2,000 a month. We have YouTube videos and YouTube editors. We had some technical things that we had to hook up. That was another $1,000 or so dollars. We have a Pinterest manager and she's about $700 a month helping to drive traffic from Pinterest. And of course, the largest expense of our sale was our affiliate commissions because those account for about 20% of our sales. So just automatically we could kiss about $10,000 of all of November's revenue away to our affiliates, which we're happy to do. We love you. And of course, there's just like some miscellaneous things along the way. My coaches that I hire to coach me. But as far as the shop, like specific expenses go, we actually didn't have any that I could think of that were like only for this sale. So this was just kind of our monthly, everything just running as is. So all in all, we spent about $18,000 to $20,000 last month to make 112. That doesn't count the website development and design, again, because that was spread out over so many months. So if you want to like factor that in somehow, if you're trying to figure this out behind the scenes, just keep that in mind. But that is what we were looking at as far as what we were able to bring in versus what we were spending in order to have everything running smoothly and customers taken care of, and most importantly, our products delivering on time to those purchasers. The thing I'm most excited about though is actually not the amount of top line revenue or even the profit we were able to bring in after expenses. It's actually our conversion rate. With our new website, our conversion rate went from 3-ish% on a Black Friday sale to 5%. But the coolest thing is that it has held steady there. So where we had about a 1.5% conversion rate just on a normal, random, everyday, now we're seeing 3 to 4% on our daily sales. So if that will hold, it remains to be seen, but definitely investing in the website was a great idea. And I'm so glad that we did that. I'm so glad that we worked with Nicole Yang on the design and Ether Cycle on the development, because their work came together beautifully to help us to have a much higher conversion rate. And if you're not familiar with a conversion rate, the reason why I'm so excited about this is because basically we all go fishing with nets. Like, let's just pretend that we're fishermen and we have nets. If you fish with a very low conversion rate, it's like fishing with like an old, like ratty net that's been like chewed through and has lots of holes. So you're catching fish, but a lot of them are just slipping out the back end of the net. Improving your conversion rate is like going out to fish with like a nice brand new net and like the holes are really tight and easy to select the fish and keep them in your net. It's really, really a good idea to work on your conversion rate if you haven't already, because it means that all that work you're doing on the front end to bring people into your shop, whether it's through Instagram or Reels or Pinterest, it means that all of that is going to result in even more money on the back end if you have a higher conversion rate. So that's what I was most excited about as far as our new website and Black Friday sale. And more importantly, it's so much easier to access and see all the content on. So I'm really excited to continue our journey with our customers and future customers by making that content more accessible to them. If you want to launch a shop, today is the best time to do it before the market gets saturated. And I have something special for you. You'll want to get my Launch Your Shop planner. And this is going to show you how to launch your first shop or your first successful shop in the next 30 days. So make sure you grab that. It's linked right below this video, or you head to christinascalera.com so that you can pick up your copy of that planner for absolutely free. As you are launching your shop, make sure you're tagging me on Instagram at Christina Scalera, and that you're subscribed to this channel, because you are going to continue to see further income reports from me, and you'll get a peek behind the scenes of what it looks like to run a shop like mine that just runs without me and continues to make money for me. Everyone have a happy new year. Bye everyone.